Any minister, no matter his level of grace and lifting, if you don't see an element of love, please forget what he's preaching. If you don't see that love, that brotherliness, there are ministers of God today. When I listen to people, there are many people I don't listen to at all. I have no problem listening to them. Many people listen to that I don't listen to. I have no problem listening to them. My not listening to them is to help my mind towards them. I don't want to hear them and have a certain thinking. Hear them speak and I become irritated and thereby draw a conclusion. So it's better I don't hear them. Once I've listened to a man and you are so critical, attacky, I just stay away. I don't listen to that. But when I see a minister who celebrates other ministers, who has the law of honor, you must understand the place of honor. The law of honor. You are so critical. We destroy people to stand. Ministers are angry when others are rising. Even some who are already doing well cannot stand others who are doing well. A young man told me he was in pains. And he called me and said he wants to talk to me. That he has left ministry. And he still answers the title of a minister. I said, you left ministry? Why? He said, I've left. So about 10 years. I said, okay, when I'm in your location, I'll call you. I was in his location, he came and saw me, we sat down. And he began to talk to me. He said, he left ministry because of a certain minister. I said, minister? What happened? He said he hosted the minister in his church. He had a good location by the express. But the land was rented. He built a temporary makeshift then. But he had a crowd. And when that minister was there, he asked him, how did you get this land? He said, it's on lease. Then the next couple of weeks, our lease will expire. You have to really speak a word. The man said, that's true. Who owns this place? And he told him. He said, bring the man, let me talk to him, let me pray for him. The next evening session, he brought the man. That was how the man exchanged number with this guest speaker. He said in less than 3 days, quick notice came. He was confused. So he called this minister and said, I don't know, can you help me talk to that man? We have begged, we have done anything. We will say, okay, we won't gather the money. He says, not renewing anything. So that man said, are you serious? And that's one of the anger I have. In ministry, wicked leaders are always pretenders. You are shouting integrity, and you have no integrity. And I don't. Next thing, they came with vehicles and said they have to leave. Packed these things, went to rent a little hall. That's where they did a hotel hall. That's where they did their service on Sunday. He was in pain. But in less than a month, that man who invited as his guest speaker had planted a branch in that location. So the thing shattered him. It took me almost 2 months to get him back to the ministry. Talking, ministering, talking to him that men may offend you, but God has not offended you. You have to come back. Why? Wicked. Pastors can poison pastors. Pastors will pay social media handlers to attack another pastor. And there's something you don't understand. Anybody you conspire against, God promotes. Avoid conspiracy. If you want to see God lift a man, let everybody hate him. You want to see God stand by a man, let there be anybody. You cannot. Dr. K said something this morning. You can buy all the blogs, but you cannot enter people's dream. Up to this morning, as I'm speaking to you, top people from African nations are still calling me. How do you get this? I saw you in my dream. I had to get your number. I saw you in my dream. I had to get your number. I saw you in my revelation. I want to be your son. I want to be your daughter. I want to submit to you. These are people, ministers in cabinet ministers in places. My wife went with me one time to somewhere, not too long ago, went somewhere. She saw the kind of honor. The class of people coming around. Cabinet ministers will come 5 hours, 6 hours. They are not allowed. They are waiting. And they come up and say, I have 1 minute to talk to you. Why are you here? He said, I saw a dream and I saw you. This one come, I say, why you say I'm the Inspector General of Police in this country? I saw you in a dream. God said you should be my father. You cannot stop the truth. If there is anything people have succeeded in doing, I knew from time God called me. I knew. But with all they have done to me, it confirmed that I am called. What they did is to confirm to me my calling. Because it takes a man who is called by God to still be standing after all they have done. I have seen Malams, Muslims tell me you are a man of God. I will say, what? With all we have seen, you are still standing? Someone said, it's your birthday. We posted your picture. He says, an imam called him and said, is he your pastor? He said, I saw him on your profile. He said, that man is a man of God. With all these things they have done, he's still preaching, he's still alive. Hear me, if God called you, no one can curse you. If God called you, no one can stop you. Make sure you are called of God. There are people, Satan gives them zeal to fight you. Satan gives them passion to keep fighting you. As far as they are concerned, they want to bring you to submission, not knowing. The more, if you try to drown a basket, you will break your backbone. You cannot drown a basket. Am I talking to somebody here? Wicked men cannot stop you. Am I speaking here? Wicked men cannot stop that which God has begun to do. I don't care the conspiracy. I don't care how they stand up and gang up against you. The God of heaven will keep you. A pastor told another pastor, say, you, if you are still alive tomorrow, then you will know. The pastor said, he can't do anything. The next, the pastor was in his office. Gun bullets, pia, 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 from the door, everywhere, bullets. He was crawling on the ground. Went to the restroom. All he was saying was, God, help me. Lock the restroom. They came, look at the office, say, Kai. He no come. Let's go. He was in the restroom. Threatened yesterday. The next day, gun bullets. You can go that far to take a man. You are not called. You can go that far to take a man's life. Wicked men. Many pastors have died premature. They have been killed. They have died early because of wicked men. Some have even gone diabolic. Some have gone diabolic to attack other pastors. Wicked men who will pay people to carry allegations, who will support people. Somebody's. I know what I'm telling you. It's not everything I will say. A time is coming, I will sit down and talk. I'm waiting for God to do something. When he does it, then I will talk so much. But I will not start talking until God has done something. Whenever he does something that no one can argue, you will see it happen. When God does something, everybody see it happens. Then I can now sit down and address certain issues with evidences that will shock people. Someone came up and was saying some nasty things about me. And talk. And I called my lawyer. We were just talking. So I sent some things to my lawyer, showed evidence. My lawyer put a hand on his head. What? Let's release it. I said, no. You allow your enemies finish all their last shot. All they kept saying was, what kind of life is this? And we found that there are pastors. Let me say this to you. There are certain truths you must know. Someone's downfall can never be your rising. Even if that man of God, if the day you understand that, you will leave people alone. Even if that pastor is off the scene, there are some of the members that will not still come to you. Because they saw you, they saw him, yet they went to him. Meaning you are not an option. So stop thinking you have to pull down people to rise. Why are you destroying who you cannot replace? Why? I may not endorse or ridicule people. But when I hear a man in Lagos who was a prophet and was taking care of the poor, he died. You know what I'm talking about. As he died, I was shocked. People were coming to the platform, social media, to say God told them he was not a man of God. I said, what kind of nonsense is this? Do you know the people's hearts you are destroying by this statement? Can I surprise you? I did a research. Islam in Nigeria is growing faster than Christianity. So forget this crowd you are seeing. Forget the crowd you are seeing. People are converting into Islam more than people becoming Christians. You know why? They are tired of people fighting themselves. Somebody go on social media. A pastor is again. Have you seen anybody who is confident to sit down and say he wants to correct the teaching of an imam? The next he pick, Apostle Suleman said this is wrong. God's servant, Papa Oyedepo, said this is wrong. Oh, that the Geo said this is wrong. Say that about an imam. Then the Muslims will tell you that you are too small to correct the teachings of their leaders. But because they know that when they say it, these Christians that will come there and still be making comments against ministers shamelessly, so they will do it. They have pastors who will call them and say, you are doing well, continue, fire him, continue, not knowing that a blackmailer is a blackmailer. Once they finish with what you send them to do, they will come for you. Am I talking to somebody here? You are excited, people. What did you gain? Wicked men. Wicked men. A pastor has a crisis with the wife. That has become your message. Must you say it? Is that your message? Because God gave you are privileged to have a good wife. You think everybody has the kind of privilege you have? Must you say it? Among my people are wicked men.